Amy Tollyfield. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tom, and everyone that's here this evening to support myself and the other acts. My name is Amy Tollyfield. In August of last year, my first anthology of poetry, The Suicide, was published through Olympia Publishers. I will be selling copies of the book tonight for £4. It's normally £5.99 for you lovely folk. It's £4 this evening. I'm going to read you some from the book itself, and then I'm also going to read you some new ones that I've written since the book's release as well. Enjoy. The Suicide. You fasten the harness. It's bigger than you. But that isn't hard when you're 5'2". Ever the righteous prim renegade, the floor has been hoovered, the bed has been made. The photo of your family is now oddly soothing, even if it's queer that Mom's eyes are moving, and you really wish that you had touched up the paint, given more time. Hasty slapdash you ain't. There are scratch marks on the wall. You don't know where from, no girl has been here since time has begun. However, maybe these lines tell a story. 24-year-old woman clings to former glory and desperately scratches her name in the wall, recording her errors, documenting her fall, yeah. That shit will make the news. Along with your conflicting hard right-wing views. You think you'll miss nobody. Least of all the cat, you've still got a mark on the floor where he shat, and all of your family you secretly despise, especially Mum and her weird roving eyes. You could have been someone. You could have made dollar, riding in a Benz, leaning out, shouting holler. Your ex-girlfriend appears, slaps you in the face. Yeah, that's good. We're gaining some pace. As if you do all of this and not wash the sheets, lining up all your copies of Shelley and Keats and countless other books that you never read. You gotta look interesting when they come find you dead. You're happiest in the bath, reading Heat or Quran, or sipping a coffee, not giving a damn for all the lost time, the wasted potential. You turn to the noose, whisper, sweetheart, be gentle. Thank you. Pomegranate Stars. I have danced under pomegranate stars, and I remembered the elixir that carried you home. The faint memories were naught but hours, and the time spent with you was never alone. I dropped into a minor chord for all my trouble. They waited the clock on subsequent endings. I tasted time like a pop from a bubble with dewdrops and honey, my only befriendings. I sit a while and pray. In the pew of a church, this is my solace, and I am now complete. My God is the one who remembers my search, and the tap, tap, tap of my pomegranate feet. Thank you. Sometimes out of the darkest storm, dreams whisper from the shadows, take form, linger just briefly upon the ears of kings, and settle as dust on the eagle's wings. She takes her flight, wandering foreign lands. Her agility protects her from foreign hands. She swoops to the mountains and low to the coast, that small piece of dust, still pea-size at most. She witnesses battles, the burning of homes, the cyber invasions, the releasing of drones. She wonders and cries, no eggs of her own, and watches and listens her keens into moans. Her pain is apparent. She's no longer afraid. Evading capture becomes no longer her trade. She settles in danger, she lets them begin. They take her to chains and she's kept and they win. Months become years. Her feathers receding, she stifles alone, too wounded for bleeding. Food loses its taste, wine tastes as water. Hell took the lion as lamb to the slaughter. As day turns to night once again in these caves, the setting sun illuminates one of her blades. She blinks back her apathy, glimpses at first, and stares with a hunger at her own wings, the thirst. Water is wine. Her dreams do unfold. The speck of dust shows her that she yet may find gold. She shakes off her shackles which in truth were not there, and flies in the moonlight to the only place where sometimes, out of the darkest storm, dreams whisper from the shadows, take form, linger just briefly and then become true. The eagle may wander, but she will come to find you. Thanks. I like that one, it's cute. It's cute. She got no shackles really. Rizzy. She gave me a smile on that midsummer evening, the kind that reminds you that you are still breathing. Your heart does a somersault, reaches the ceiling, dances and flips and keeps you believing. She bumped me with hips many a time, intoxicated with lust and sweet rosé wine. She fluttered those lashes and came back to mine and met me in bed where we met the sublime. She moved to a city. I've no idea where, I'd love to know, but then I also don't care, because hers was a body which she liked to share, and all of my jealousy got me nowhere. If you're reading this and you're feeling quite lonely, reminiscing a time when you were her only, remember that taste is far from the truth, and we gain in our age what we lacked in our youth. Thanks. Johanna. You're the buzz beneath these 60 slats, the echo of telly as you're cooking the fats, the radio chat as you're humming the tune, the last one who's stirring as time reaches noon. Faint coughs I have heard, the occasional laugh, the ring of your phone, the empty carafe. Your smile is rich and your smile is full. Without you, I'm sure that this house would be dull. Lately I've felt that I'm reining me in, I'm stopping myself just to let you begin. And so, dear warm soul, I have to be off. This place was a home, but I'll be better off in a home of my own. So do not miss the creak of the floorboards, the faint tender bliss that comes with knowing tired souls like mine. Maybe we'll meet in a simpler time. Thank you. Tired. Part of you wants to go, the other wishes to stay. You crave the beaches of purple sands and the laying on of unknown hands. The tide comes in and takes your troubles away. Enough of you has dreamt of this. The other is a realist. You keep a diary of jobs to do. The bus pulls up, collects the granny, plus you. The rain is something you won't miss. You've searched for apartments, flights, costs, thought of the way that you might tell your boss. Your laundry is done, press come up, heating on telly, dinner well cooked as you sit with your mind over timing and lots. No part of you wishes to go. All of you wishes to stay. You crave the curls of familiar lands, the tender touch of well-known hands. The tide is out, girl. Go and play. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to read you some that I've written since the book was released. One of them I've done before, called Boadicea. The others I haven't performed before, so enjoy. Boadicea. Her daughters write the history, ravished as they were. A blot of ink and then no more a testament to her. Rise up, my fellow men, she bellowed in the heat. With scarce a chance to catch our breath, we stumbled to our feet. We beat down doors along the way and killed the Roman scum. Set fire to the ivory and thought the battle won. Imperialism overthrown, we settled down to tea. Neither Anglo nor a blood from land across the sea. But this was just the start of it, and little did we know. The Romans at the heart of it, but smarter than their foe. They crept inside within the night and took us as we slept. Swifter than a swallow's flight in victory adept. Boadicea we lost in arms, she took herself away. Some say she drowned in misery, others say one day Boadicea might come again, her daughters held aloft. A stone in place of that which beats and keeps a woman soft. Because women are really soft. You should meet me. You should ask my colleagues if I'm soft. Thank you. She said, ring. I lost a ring. I don't know where I put it. Seem to always lose these things. Don't know why I got it. I checked behind the sink, found a silver band for sure. Put my finger in its pockets, not unlike the one I wore. But it was not my baby, and it did not know my name. I think my ring has found another, and I should do the same. Sometimes you choose to falter, buy the gold of lesser worth. I dare not buy the diamond, lest I lose it from my purse. Thanks. Hors d'oeuvres. I remember the details because I loved you. But it was not the storybook kind of love that you were hoping for. No hand-holding or kisses in the dark. Just missed calls and wanting to know where you were. In the heavy shadows at night, my body moved toward your own. An arm gripped you, a mouth searched for you. A restless sigh heaved itself into the air, and we fell back to sleep entwined. At your brother's wedding we stole glances, met each other in the bathroom. I undid your corset, you yielded willingly, as the other guests boasted and whinnied over hors d'oeuvres. I've lost you now. The horse lost its gallop, ran through fences, fields and ravines, chased through barley, gasped for air, and neighed, collapsing, thinking, breathing, feeling, almost gone save opening its eyes and sighing, once you were mine, once you were mine, once you were mine. Clean sheets. Somewhere under stacks of bric-a-brac lies a bed made, its sheets clean on top. Once it was dishevelled, made hardy through tears of longing and some of rejoice and female moans dancing in the air. One time you stayed there, told me not to call again but that you'd remember me a few years down the line. I hadn't the balls to pick up the phone when you rang, hoped that memory would satisfy and lay down on clean sheets. Thank you. I've been Amy Tollyfield. I'll be selling my book for £4 this evening. Come and find me over there. And thank you very much for your kindness. Please be as kind as I'm sure you will to the other acts. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Amy Tollyfield, everybody. What a fucking delight. As Amy said, you can buy the books over there to the sides, but try not to move too far right now, because we have another fucking wonderful poet who's very kindly agreed, despite the fact they are very busy doing important things all over the place.